Welcome to what I've called, hopefully it's called that, I just double checked. Well, the info is definitely updated successfully this time, hopefully. Welcome to the final part of Mass Effect. At least that's what my goal is. We do actually have a few more points. We'll invest into getting advanced lift. And right before I turned on the stream, I was busy sorting out my inventory because I was getting near to the item limit. So now I'm just making sure all the guns are of a good enough quality. I'll take a Storm because I'm not really using the shotguns. We'll take a Karpov. We don't need a sniper rifle. These are actually better. So actually I would like the cooldown bonus. And ooh, that is actually better. And when this stuff is better as a whole, it does mean we get 2 upgrades. Woo! We'll sort out our squad mates when we decide to do so. Anyway, since we've done all of the 4 main missions,
Ambassador Udina wants us to report back to the Citadel.
Pharos,
The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his gap.
Doing all 4 will trigger this cutscene, meaning that the Citadel actually are going to actually try and at least do something.
Took them long enough. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, sir.
So, to the Citadel we are forced to go. We have no control over this matter, which means we are technically at a point of no return for the game at this moment, though the world does open back up once we're done on the Citadel. So,
good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
You think a blockade's going to stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
it's not.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
Yay! Politics!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Nobody stabs me in the back, Udina. Nobody.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Well, that was unfortunate. Anyways, I guess we'll just stay in the Normandy and just not do anything, and 7 gets the win. Oh well, Obviously, no, we're going to need to go and hunt down Saren. It's just we got to do all this stuff first.
I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
Udina couldn't wait to stab me in the back.
This is Udina we're
It's
talking
not right.
about.
You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
While they sit on their asses, Saren's searching Ilos for the conduit. As soon as he finds it, we're all dead.
Perhaps we could appeal and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
We lost the battle, not the war. I'll figure something out.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
I'm not concerned at this moment, because I know that it's not yet. Right before a tender embrace occurs, cock blocker Joker occurs.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
You should probably go meet with him.
Choose whichever two you happen to go for. I just picked Liao and Rex because those were the first two I was able to select.
Equalizing interior
that is the only reason why I chose
with
those two. In this specific case, since we will be not doing any battles here in the Citadel.
The commanding officer is ashore.
Anything that we've yet to have done in the
deck.
form of Citadel side things are available to us. So that does mean that, oh, we can expect the weapons. Okay, you can do that. Which does mean if there's any side quests that you didn't actually hand in, or technically finish doing, you can do that. Note, you do need to do that stuff ideally now. At least it would make sense narratively, but you can land on the Citadel after this, so it's not a complete and utter
Commander
downside.
Shepard?
Oh, look, we can talk to this person here.
Khalees had been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
I'm sure our viewers will understand. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
We all know it should have happened years ago. I hope
technically this thing spawned a while back, but hey, might as well do it now.
Some believe that without firm action on our part, the Council will continue to treat us like poor relations. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
I think they know not to ask me to work against my own people.
I think our viewers will be glad to hear that, Commander. You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
For the Paragon answer, we actually admit that there's Taurian stuff to it.
Triumph of human engineering.
Renegade's just like, nah,
like our development
it
of
was
fighter
humans,
carriers, it
only
shows
humans.
Other races that were able to think outside the box.
Just bully the Taurians while we're at it.
Gratifying. Many defeatist officers claim that the Alliance can't compete with the naval power of, say, the Turians.
One ship doesn't change
Do you think
anything.
it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Miss Al-Jalani, I wear the Alliance uniform. And if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander. I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors. Of course, now your superiors are aliens.
What's that
Speaking
supposed
of
to
your new
mean?
job, did the Council order you to sabotage human research concern on Noveria?
I made that call to save myself, my crew, and the inhabitants of Noveria. And I'd do it again.
It's gratifying to see someone who'll make tough choices to protect the lives of humans. Given your recent experiences, do you think humanity will ever get the respect it deserves from the galactic community?
Ever read Machiavelli? He believed it's better to be feared than loved. We build a few dozen more dreadnoughts, I guarantee we'll be respected.
I hope they remember that when they pass the next defense budget. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Well, we just gave a bunch of stuff to a news person. Anyways, we need to head to Flux, which will be over in the Presidium. No, it'll be in the wards. Not the Presidium. It's the wards. In fact, we do get a waypoint. No, not waypoint. We get a fast travel point to it. Although there is one thing that I will do before we head in there, as we'll be forced out of the Citadel. Something that I forgot to do back in our first visit. That's why I picked up an OSD that was in Fist's office. We meant to have given it to Emily Wong, but I chose to leave and carry on with the game.
Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got Fist files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
I had to kill people for these discs. They're worth more than you're offering.
I didn't tell you to kill Fist, but
I didn't kill him. That was Wax.
That I did ask you to help me, so here, this should be more than adequate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Right, anyways. Now, actually, to go into Flux.
Pardon me, soldier. Can I take a moment of your time?
What does this guy
Soldier,
want?
I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Don't try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
No.
Getting you your drug fix isn't high on my list of priorities, Keeler.
What century are you living in? Do you think those Solarians hesitate before amping themselves up? If you won't help me keep humanity strong, I'll find somebody else who will.
I am just preparing a thing. However, I'm going to probably need to be careful about what I do. Anyway, while Anderson talks to us, I'm actually just going to sort everything out. So
you had to know what was going to happen. Why didn't you warn me?
How do I do this?
I tried. The ambassador wouldn't let me get a message through before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
Okay, right, I've got an image for a thing later.
What's the plan?
Anyway, Hansen has a plan that allows us to get to Ilos.
In the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a
trying to do this
patrolled by
properly.
armed guards.
Imagine
How
I
are we going
hide
to get
it
in?
for the moment.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
Right, okay.
There's got to be a better way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
So Anderson's strategy is to do one of two things. Either go to Citadel Tower and just disengage the lock on Normandy, or go to Udina's Udina's office to override the order, which will mean, oh, okay, that's allowed then. Now, Citadel controls bottom option. We can just say that he decides, I want to say break into his office, because I want him to punch him in the face.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the ambassador's computer.
Understand what it's like to take on
the ambassador has made this personal.
All of this.
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
The webcam. Actually, no, the arms can go over there. Can actually go up there, actually. Yep. When you say ready, you will be booted out of the Citadel, but there'll be some cutscene first. I have on the fly, while this stuff has been going on, sorted out a source, an image source. I've done this because I have a feeling that even if Twitch doesn't hit me at all over a scene that's coming up, even if Twitch doesn't do shit, because it is a matured, weighted video game already. Oh wait, we went past the flash out point. I've done this for the purposes of both Twitch, in case of Twitch being Puritans, and YouTube, in case YouTube decides to be Puritans. So anyway, we'll oh no, that's one. We got to head back to Normandy, so that's CSAC. Right. So, I don't know when the scene's actually going to start. So, the moment I'm aware of the scene starting, I'm going to... As in, I don't remember when it starts. Like,
and uncovers a full
in terms of our journey from here to Ilos, because it is between that. I'm just doing it out of sanity more than anything else. Besides with my glasses, there's probably a reflection of it. There'll be probably a reflection of it anyway from my television.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
So yeah, so a little unfortunate and all that. But anyway, we cut to Udina's office because we chose this option over the city
Anderson,
patrols.
what are you doing here? I didn't send.
And Udina gets punched in the face very hard. Yippee! It's green. Where we're going.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
Man, it's a good thing there's no one actually on the dock to go, hang on a second, the Normandy's starting to move. This isn't right. Although all sensors should indicate, wait, Normandy's left. How did they do that? Loading. Okay.
Message coming in.
And this will be because of the news thing.
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. I don't agree with everything you said, but at least you got her on your side. I just hope it doesn't damage relations with the council.
I'm not important enough for them to get hysterical over.
Well, that would have been true a few weeks ago, but now you're above most humans in their regard. There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
I'm sure Saren inconvenienced the people he killed on Eden Prime, too.
I'm on your side, Commander. Remember that. This comes from the Joint Military Command.
We'll keep that in mind, Hackett. We'll keep that in mind. Anyway, to the Galaxy map. This is the point where you now, if there's anything that you have yet to have done, like say Asteroid X57, then this is the time to do it. As the moment you travel to the Pangea Expanse, you are going to be locked into going to Ilos. You'll be locked going to the end game. Just keep that in mind for anyone that wants to play this game. For once though, we are going to Ilos. Asteroid can do whatever it is that it does. Because if we don't get involved. We get to actually do it. And Ilos! Alright! I'm going to... let's see. Did I...
Shepard, may I speak with you?
Right, this is fine, but I'm gonna...
I always have time for you, Liara.
I do not know what is going to happen on Ilos. I hope we will stop Saren, of course.
This is fine.
Part of me fears we are already too late.
This is fine.
There is something I must tell you, in case we fail.
I don't plan on failing.
Please, I am not looking for comfort. Saren might already...
I'm getting ready to click on the source. That will mean that
I would have come to you sooner.
It will go.
I was afraid. A union with another species can be a life-altering event. I do not usually... I have
There's nothing here to stop me. Oh, the moan.
Wait. Are you saying this?
That's right, Liara's potentially a virgin. Whoopee!
Barely an adult by Asari standards. And
whoa! Wait, hang on. Sex before marriage? That would be bad.
I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. I want to do this, Shepard. And this may be our last chance.
I want this, Liara. I do. But are you sure you're ready?
I have never been more sure of anything in my life. Will you join with me, Shepard? Let our bodies and minds unite.
I thought you'd never ask.
And bump. I'm doing this preemptively before they take their clothes off. That's right. Sex alarm. Do. Hi, it's me again. So this is a meme to do with the Honkai Star Rail. People did this to Gonai Fan, and that's a bit slightly annoying to me because I actually use her in Honkai Star Rail, and she's really good. I recommend using. So what you're not seeing right now is two naked people wearing bodies, although at the most we see is like a bit of side boob, a buttocks, let's just say that certain video content sharing sites may get a bit over it, even though it is quite short all in all. I'm just making sure we're at a point that's able for me to do this, because, you know, I don't want to upset
that was
them.
incredible, Shepard.
We should be fine now, so we'll just disable the image, and there we go. We can say let's go again.
Ready for round 2?
Commander?
5 minutes ETA to the Mu relay.
I had better go. Duty calls. You would not want to keep Joker waiting. Shepard, whatever happens on Ilos...
This camera angle is convenient because BioWare obviously in 2007 didn't want to get their game labelled with the similar brush that Grand Theft Auto a few years prior got labelled with, of haha, it's actually got sex in it in a way that's full frontal, and then the Puritan Americans do what Puritan Americans do and ruin the fun for everyone. Even though in San Andreas it was a mod that you had to use in order to access it, but nonetheless. Obviously, near Ilos is a bunch of Geth ships, but the Normandy's stealth drives should mean that unless we go right in front of any actual proper visual software, we should be fine.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
The stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
Ugh.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone.
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker.
I'm actually going to keep that image.
Gear up and head down to
for
the Mako.
any time
Joker,
I'm playing a game
drop
where
us right on top of
there's... Even if it's the most tamest of sex scenes, when a sex scene comes, I just have that image crop up, and that will be my way of censoring any sexual acts, just to appease internet from not murdering me. So anyway, we'll take Wax with us because Wax is cool, and ultimately we are going to be fighting a bunch of Geth from here on out, so Garrus is actually a good option. Will I be using the Farragut squad members of Mass Effect 2 to their full effect? I don't know. No idea on that one, because the thing is, and I know I've raised discussion up to myself, there's a lot of high members in Mass Effect 2. That's a lot. There's also a decent number in Mass Effect 3, but that some of that number is dependent on how I perform in Mass Effect 2. So keep that in mind, really. Anyways, of course, Saren shuts the door in the nick of time, which prevents us from being able to get through the door.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There's no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We'll have to find some way to get it up and running again.
Which means once I go into here and sort out everyone else's equipment, because let's face it, it's necessary. Anything else near me? A circle thing is good for that. Bad damage, but that's a lot of stuff. Is that better? Oh, better shields. So I think that will work. We haven't got anything better Krogan wise, so. And of course, we need to sort out their points. So. That and that. Right, anyway, welcome to Ilos. It's a planet overrun by all of this stuff to do with, you know, how the Protheans have been extinct for ages. No one's decided to actually live here. So the Geth, of course, have taken up shop here. Very Now, if you try going this way, then hello, amateur. Because the way you're meant to theoretically go is over this way and then down through and under it. Oh, great, yeah. What? I still reached the 300 item limit? How did that happen? I thought I cleaned up my equipment. Oh, because the game will do that. Well then, I guess that means I need to go into here. Possibly. That's annoying because you can't actually mark things in there as junk. We'll just not be getting any additional gear for the rest of the game, basically. That's fine. I don't think that's actually an issue. It might be. But that's actually not the correct way. The plaza is there. That's where we were. So yeah, go. It's this way we go. Okay, that worked. They're using the correct guns, in my opinion. That's good. Ilos, lots of greenery. Lots of nothingness outside of the occasional gaff stuff that crops up while we're here. Ooh, good thing for this ledge. That's me. That's me. And then it's down that way. Where are the others? Ah, Garrison Wex are stuck elsewhere. Triggered the snappers. Oh, I gotta move. Oh, there they are. This stream isn't long. I might actually like change a lot of the details on this and just like, or maybe just stop and start. Or at least maybe take a break and then later in the evening I'll play Mass Effect 2. Who knows? Or maybe I'll actually get around to doing more COD still 2. I lost the motivation to play COD still. Whereas Mass Effect, it's just cutscenes will play. No need to press A continuously, except for when the game wants me to actually be involved in the plot. Somewhere in amongst the enemies here, which probably means I should realistically use the barrier, is a gaff, which will be the last fight of gaff I'm really taking on, but nothing on the HUD. Or we killed it already and it didn't do its job. Or you know. Now, in amongst this fight, you could actually use these armature repair stations. They will repair the armatures and they'd be on your side. And unfortunately for us, there's really no reason to use them because we've already done the gunfight. In here is the security panel. We need this to open the door.
Saren's already got a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That's a chance we'll have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late.
It was actually going to be... Yeah, it has. Okay, so that's weird. Why are my toes down?
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It's probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we can't understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Incredible. The cipher must have transferred an understanding of the Prothean language into your mind.
Thank you, Callus, for the explanation.
Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
Despite the words that can be understood, it's
we should
busted.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Now, thankfully, BioWare understood that we don't want to have to be running all the way back the way we just came. So there's a nice handy elevator over here that will lead us back to near to where we started. I like this tactically placed bit of rubble so the marker can't be used. Oh, and into our final Mako segment of the game. Going through here and shooting in the gap route. There are going to be some over this way. After a while. That's just because of the fact that, yeah, it's a straight line. At least for now, it's a straight line.
The wall. Some kind of container?
These guys look
like stasis pods. The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves.
Did I miss it? Oh, I went right past the enemy. Oh well.
What's happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I don't think Saren's behind this.
There's, however, an elevator here that we do need to use. Actually, I'm gonna... Actually, I'm gonna do one... Oh no, it's not in that menu, it's in the squad menu. I'm an idiot. I think we should be wearing helmets, just to be on the safe side. You never know when someone might try to shoot you in the head.
What do you think we're gonna find down here? It has to be useful if it specifically targeted us.
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
Wait a minute. How come I can understand you? Why aren't you speaking the Prothean language?
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are
It's the only
safe
way
here
for it to
the
be talking
moment,
English.
but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated,
see, the Reapers, they're very smart.
And all you know
doing
will be
that
destroyed.
Means that every cycle, some idiot will activate it for them. And then they'll come in and destroy everything.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
It does mean that then everyone's in a scatter.
Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
Why do my toes have to act like this? Don't want to have to put the heating on all the time.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings
well, they are
cannot
machines.
hope to
It's
comprehend.
probably just part of their coding, in that sense.
In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
Conduit's not a weapon. It's a backdoor onto the Citadel.
What happened next?
We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. Began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You were programmed to protect them.
not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
Okay, one of the scientists did that
I
purposely.
bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren can use the conduit to bypass all the Citadel's external defenses.
Correct. And once inside, he can transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay. And the cycle of extinction will begin again.
If we have anything to say about it.
Somehow.
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Oh, we actually accidentally gained a few Paragon points there. Ah, well. So, yes, we now have what's necessary to prevent Saren if he does succeed in getting to the control panel before us.
So many races looked up to the Protheans as paragons of civilization. They were fooled by the Reapers, just as we were. They failed.
Keep it moving.
It's a good strategy by the Reapers, actually, for the whole every 50,000 years thing, because it means that they disappear back into into dark space, wherever dark space is, and over time, those that may have seen the Reapers about, that survived, would slowly forget about them. Slash the historians start going, well, just like with the Protheans, will start being like, they were an ancient civilization that got obliterated by something or whatever. They simply vanished. We don't understand how they vanished. We just know that they did. I'm sure that's how some people label ancient tribes of various parts of the world that started getting colonized. These tribes existed for however long, and then they simply just stopped being a tribe, mainly because they got integrated into, or genocided in, by the country that happened to do the whole colonizing thing. Whether that be America, Russia, the UK, probably China, something like that. Oh hey, the veteran. Oh, we're fighting a Colossus. One or the other. Oh yeah, hang on, we're fighting a Colossus. Oh, I'm being an idiot. Ah! Right, let's kill that. So, here we go. hell, dude. Oh, regardless, we put those ones. That way. Good.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't going to make it easy on us.
We fade to black as Saren utilizes everything to have a shit ton of Geth plus Sovereign attack the Citadel.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. Arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Citadel, evacuate the council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control. Do you copy?
And we get 40 seconds to get to the conduit before it closes. On lower difficulties, you could theoretically make a stop and shoot the enemies here that are trying to stop us. But I'd argue that it's still not really worth it, as they are Colossus. One run over if it happens to be walking in your direction, but hey, you know, outside of that, just get there in the time needed, and off we go in the Mako to the Citadel.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
And it would appear that the Geth have been here long enough to be able to utilise getting husks sorted out. So yeah, unfortunately some of the Citadel citizens have probably been turned into husks already. It's a shame, but hey, we need to get up to the Citadel Tower as fast as possible, so take the elevator. We're in control of Shepard still, technically. Woo! Meanwhile, at the Citadel Tower... No, not those keepers! They were my favourite ones! And Saren shuts the
Citadel's closing! They're sealing the station!
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms!
Didn't even need to shoot that one, just careens into it. It'd be like in Western games that have weight detection, being a cruiserweight, trying to do a running attack on a super heavyweight. You're just going to run into them and then be on the ground going, ah, all my sides. And so Sovereign successfully docks on top of the objective it have, which means we need to work fast, otherwise the Reapers are coming. However, its first act is to stop the elevator, so that we can't get up there, so well.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up, we're going outside.
long distance down. But thankfully, for whatever reason, gravity just doesn't exist in the way that you'd think, and so we're able to just stand on the side of the citadel. If we weren't, we won't be able to get to Saren, so thankfully it's a good thing we can. And it's very obvious what our objective is based off of, well, Sovereign. Probably barrier, so I don't die. Is a Geth dropship. You have to open up the Citadel defense turrets to deal damage to it. Thankfully, one of these is actually very easy to get to, and then this one is also very easy to get to and is only an average electronics, so easy to bypass. And then there's another one here that doesn't need anything. There we go. That's the Geth dropship dealt with, so onwards we go. Welcome to this part where quickly get down because there are turrets, as well as additional Geth that we do have to actively fight. Ooh, right, that does us that turret, which means we can actually move forward. turrets do have a range on them, or they'll start actively trying to murder you. That is dead. Now there is a lower bit that you can go, but since we're adamant on taking out the turrets, although I don't know what Wex is trying to achieve with a shotgun, of all things. Okay, Garrus is now alive. Actually heal him so he's able to be used. Now if we look on the map, we actually do have to go down into that bit anyway, so... we cut out the potential of any enemies that show up down there. Right, for this, I do want to sort out anything that we've got here. So, I'm going to talk about first aid, placing up carnage, and then I'm going to throw a save. This is so, if things fuck up too badly, I can, in the event of me rage quitting. Welcome to the Citadel Tower in this final segment. Well, in the final segments of the game. Some death as per usual at this point, but nothing we haven't dealt with. Saren is clever enough to understand that he has got this magical thing called the higher ground with his hoverboard. Smart move by him.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I'm heading to that master control panel, and you can't stop me.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Fancy hardware's not gonna save you.
You don't understand, Shepard. There is a place for organics in the New Order. The Reapers need men and women of action. People like us. Sovereign recognizes your value. You've impressed it.
I thought we pissed it off back in Vermeer.
And you will be spared. Join us, and we can find a place for you.
I'd rather die than live like that.
Then you will die. And your companions. Everyone you know and love. Everyone you've ever met. Don't you understand?
I don't think we've got the...
Die.
I don't think we've got enough for this.
The Reapers can't be stopped. Not by the Protheans. Not by you. The cycle...
yeah, we don't have enough. We'll just go this is pointless. But if you have a really high amount of Renegade or Paragon, you can just outright skip this bit. So, sadly for me, there are Geth dropping down all over the show, as well as Saren being about. So I don't It's only lower now because I know what there is. Simon's strategy is actually quite well done, actually. He gets a shield every so often, he comes out, and then he'll... Oh, yeah, that's the thing you gotta be careful of. Okay, we're gonna need to take cover then. Oh, wow. Works just tangs a rocket. Damn it, oh, thing. Oh, damn it, works. Thankfully that was the last bit needed. Regardless of position, regardless of how many enemies there are on there, hitting his last bit of health will end Saren. He'll go careening through glass and dying horribly. Yay! Oh, never mind, his arm is moving. He's still alive to an extent. Though bleeding out. Surely. Yay, we did it. Here's the many that the game gives you if you need it. But, yeah. Well, now all we need to do is stop Sovereign, so let's go to the control panel so the Reapers don't return. One is bad enough as it is.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick, open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down.
See if you can open a communications channel.
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
You were expecting someone else?
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
Your squadmates will plead on the both
That's why you
sides.
can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council.
Do we A, get rid of the Council, not save their asses? Or do we B, save them and hope that they at least have some level of gratitude to us in that? Now, technically the game does give us the concentrate on Sovereign approach here as well, which is basically saying, yeah, let the Council die. But we're gonna save them.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension, no matter what the cost.
I hope the Council appreciates this.
Because, let's face it, I believe I'd much rather the Council...
Alliance ships, move in. Save the Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Yay!
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate
Now,
on
there are less ships to go and fight Sovereign, but it means the Council is alive. Meanwhile, back inside the Citadel Tower, although it looks like Saren has bled out,
Make sure he's dead.
it's a good idea to just make sure. Now, of course, the inside of this bit, obviously having the convenient bits of cover here. How convenient. Ugh. Well, he's definitely dead now, with a bullet in the skull.
He's dead.
Yay. Ah, I thought I was going to stop doing that. No. Bad quest. Bad. Unfortunately for us, Saltwind is not letting us win without a fight. And then it does a leap, which means, yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of those like Sapper, Ghosts, that sort of thing, as a final boss. Which means it moving around erratically is just, oh, so much fun. Now, some gifts do drop in, so now our focus has to turn away from Sam and onto the other gifts that are here. Hopefully it's going to make us still arriving, moving to maybe help out out front of just a gap. Sam jumps around like a maniac. Actually, I'm pondering. Can I throw it? No, he needs too much. At this point, yeah, there goes an alliance ship.
This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost. Now he will throw projectiles out at points while trying to stop us from shooting him. Oh, cool. Barrier master. Ow. Oh, thank goodness for barrier. Just stay over there, Sally. Wait. Sorry, oh wait, there's still a gap here.
There we go. Whew. That's it. We did it. We did it. Yay. Now, anyone that wants me to do that on Sanity can go eat a dick. Anyway. I don't like that fight. Believe it or not, I think it's actually a bad boss fight. The enjoyment of winning the fight is good. The fact that it's based around the sappers type of death
And shields are down. Now's our chance.
At least it's just the one, not like multiple. But yeah, the Alliance ships get to now shoot down Sovereign on the outside.
Guard on my flank. We're going in.
With Joker leading the charge for a critical hit. And therefore we did it. We destroyed a Reaper. They're not that indestructible, it would appear. Just mostly unstoppable. And of course, one bit of Sovereign goes careening into the Citadel Tower, which is where we were. Ah. That kinda sucks, to be honest. Now, thankfully...
Captain Anderson, we found him. They're in here.
Your squad mates will be fine, they're just over there. Whatever damage they happen to have is fine, although seeing them still wear a helmet is a little bit funny in a way. Because it's like, we can't actually see Rex's facial expressions, but since he's the one that's for the slot that's specifically to do with like, oh, a sombered thing. It is a bit weird to do that. I think it should remove that a bit. Garrus is hurt. Oh, yes. Well, at least some people survive. And then, oh, what's that over there? He did it! He survived! It's Shepard! Still alive! Whoopee! Like that was going to put him out from the count.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard.
This scene will be different if you don't save the council.
Recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against the Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. By defeating Sovereign, you have saved billions of lives.
Yay!
You have the courage of your convictions and a ruthless determination to succeed. Through your actions, you have become a symbol of everything humanity represents.
Your species has an indomitable will, a fierce, savage spirit that will not bend or yield. We used to believe this made humans stubborn.
Well, humans are quite stubborn. Speaking as a human myself, I can be stubborn.
There are dark times ahead. The Council needs humanity and its strength.
As the Alliance Ambassador, I accept your offer. Humanity will join its strength to yours. We will take our seat on the Council.
We will need a list of potential candidates.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
I unzipped my jacket. It's weird. My jacket has this weird thing where one pocket it has no zip, the other pocket has a zip. That's weird. I don't get that. But anyway, you can just say, oh, it's not up to me. But you can also select a candidate in Anderson or Udina as a obviously they get a bit more weigh-in, and this will affect who is the person on the council in Mass Effect 2 between Yadina and Anderson. Me personally, I think Captain
We need someone
Anderson
with the
should
courage
be
to
in
stand
the
up for
role.
what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador. Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
I'd rather have the captain on the council than any politician
Cough,
I know.
cough, Yadina stabs you in the back.
Shadow of war darkens our future.
Twat that he
Selecting
is.
someone with military experience is a wise choice.
And that too, considering the like,
as humanity's representative,
the situation could be
I'll
quite
do
tense.
everything in my
Who knows
power
what the
to
Reapers
help
will
the
try to do
council
next.
The battle with Sovereign destroyed our illusions of peace and security. Now the galaxy will look to us, the Council, to defend them.
Ah, they're not ready.
Sovereign alone nearly wiped you out. You won't stand a chance if the whole Reaper fleet shows up. Not unless
But
I
of
find
course,
some way to
us,
stop them.
Shepard, are obviously suited for the role of finding out a way to make sure the Reapers never return.
Shepard's right.
But
We're on the verge of a war.
while
with
Shepard
enemy
walks
unlike
away,
any the
Anderson
galaxy
gets
has
ready
ever
to
known.
step up
A war for the very
for his
survival
role.
of all life as we know it. Humanity is ready to do its part. We will not back down. We will not surrender. We will lead you into battle against the Reapers, and we will drive them back into dark space.
Yep, and then depending on whether you have more Paragon or Renegade points will depend on will change the backdrop that you get to see. For us, we had mainly Renegade, so we get Renegade background. Ooh, lovely. And that is the end of Mass Effect 1. We end with a shot of the Normandy flying off into space near some planet. And that is it. We get our credits. So we can actually just press the B button to skip out of that. And yeah, we're done in Mass Effect. Now, because it doesn't ask us to save the game, what has ended up happening means that although we did do it, we can use the same character from before. The game has our save set to when I saved it last, and that's from like really early on in the thing. Wow, over the past couple of days we've been playing Mass Effect. So of course, you will get Achievement Medal of Honor for completing the game on any difficulty, which is what you need to get the Assault Rifle, Shotgun or Sniper Rifle talents for any characters you make after that. You have to get all of these sorts of stuff for playing the game, basically. So, yeah. That was Mass Effect 1. But great news, we're on the Xbox. Well, Xbox Series to be specific, which means we get this lovely, lovely launcher, meaning we can move right on over to Mass Effect 2 next time. It's nice to be able to just see all of this stuff just here. I like that. There's no need to have like 20 billion discs for it. That's why I like a digital storefront. It works in this way. So yeah, that is it for Mass Effect 1. It's nice to get a playthrough all the way done and dusted so quickly. Compare that to Trails, where we'll probably be still in Cold Steel 2 for another month, but that's what happens. So, anyone who's watched all of this on YouTube when it is all out, I know that in the pipeline there are the other parts still being uploaded / scheduled. Actually, it should all have fully uploaded by now. I wouldn't have been streaming otherwise. So those will be coming out over the next couple of days. This is just in reference to what it is like for YouTube. So this will not be out on YouTube till about the 8th, the 9th-ish, basically. By then, I might have actually started Mass Effect 2. So just as a little heads up for those on YouTube. Of course, for those on YouTube, do all the things you can. Watch the videos. Like them, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. Share it. Hey, you never know. Maybe you might not like it that much, but maybe you know someone that does. I'm just saying. And of course, for anyone that does see my streams on Twitch at any time of the day that I happen to stream, sometimes it's in the afternoon, sometimes it's in the evening, sometimes I stream at 10 in the morning, because that's a nice time for me sometimes. Once I've been having to try and get my sleep schedule back into shape, because I've got things to do in the earlier hours of the morning again. So, it's just how it is. Anyway, for those on Twitch, of course, follow is really the only thing you can do. So if you want to see more of my streams, then follow. That's all you have to do. Nothing else. That's so much easier to just talk about. So yeah, Mass Effect 1, I love it. I love the game so much, and we're moving on to another good game in Mass Effect 2. So until next time on that front, or whichever game I happen to stream next, I've been Christopher. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.